I do portraits, I do people photos. That's how I always advertise it, you know. It's like, I take photos of people. Just for me, it's like, I want to tell people's story. I've always been into photography, like, that's always been like in the background. Because I come from a very artsy family, you know, like, my parents both did degrees in art. My dad, like, sketches and paints, and my mum, when she has the time, does the same. Did my degree in fine art. Realised I was shit at painting, shit at drawing, so I was like, what can I do that doesn't require that? Oh, I know, I'll take photos. Started doing street photography. Didn't like it, kind of got iffy with the ethics, and went on to do portraits because I realised that that's probably the best way to tell a story, is actually talk to the person whose story you're telling. Depends on the job, but a lot of the time it's between both digital and film. You know, I shoot a lot of medium format, a lot of 6x6. It's like Hasselblad. That's my life. That's my child. My 500 cm. And obviously I shoot digital when I need to, you know, for like work and stuff, but also just because it's nice to have digital. You know. A lot of what I do is socially engaged. There's a lot of like, I'm working with people, like I'm telling their story. I'm not the one like driving the narrative. They're the one driving the narrative. Like for my degree show project, I did that about neurodivergent people and like non-verbal communication. You know, as someone that's like neurodivergent, you know, I communicate in weird ways. You know, for me, it's really important to like help people understand that sort of stuff. Like, it's not talked about enough in like media. Like, but yeah, that's like my personal work. My partner is a fashion designer. Did degree in fashion, and you know, all of her friends are fashion designers. So I do a lot of work for them. I've done work for Asbo magazine for them. And it's like, that's what I do outside of personal work. You know, when there's money on the line. What I struggled a lot with was just communicating with people, like finding people to work with, like getting started on that, like that, for lack of a better word, that train, like that process of like, how am I going to do this? Like, my ex who I was with at the time was really against the idea of me taking photos of people, and it was like, okay, a bit shit, but that's what I wanted to do. So I was like, yeah, and that relationship came to an end, and I kind of like I got let loose, and I was like, and I just shot so much of my, like the best work I've ever shot. Like, I think it was like a week after we broke up, I shot a photo that ended up in Photo Vogue that started my whole like project, you know, and like I shot work that ended up getting me working with brands, with bands, you know, with cool people, you know, people I wanted to work with, and it all just like from one moment just expanded, you know, like my whole, like it all opened up, it all started to just click, you know. Inspiration for me comes from a lot of places. It's like, it can be anything. Like, I can just get inspired by like some light, and it's like, oh my god, that's gorgeous. I want to do that. I want to just like, and that starts the ideas like flowing. Or it can be music. You know, music is another thing, because I'm a musician as well. Not very good. You know, I just make music for me. You know, I just do it because I love it. Paintings are also a big one. Gustav Klimt, like his paintings, I just want to make those as photos. Photo-wise, my biggest like photo video inspiration is Petra Collins. And again, it's probably tied back to like the paintings thing, because her stuff is all really painterly. But like, it fills me with confidence knowing that like massive brands, like she recently shot a Nike campaign, like international Nike campaign. And it was all like weird and like shot on film and like quirky, and like that is like, that's my like if big companies want to pay for weird shit that people make, then I can try my best, you know. If I get there, I get there, and if I don't, you know, I've had a fun time. Who fucking cares, you know? Yeah. When I say I'm on Instagram, just at Laurie Clapson. Just, yeah, that's it. Got a website, but that's very outdated. It usually gets forgotten about.